I'm Phil Dickenson, Vice President of International Markets and MICE at Qatar Tourism.
Thank you very much for your time today here at the Arabian Travel Market. How has the show been for you thus far?
Yeah, really great. I'm hearing some amazing numbers in terms of attendees this year. Somebody was saying that as many as 39,000 attendance. We're certainly seeing that. We've gone sort of all out with a sort of show-stopping stand to really people can come and immerse themselves a bit in the destination and meet all of our hotel partners and attractions. So we've been extremely busy, and it's great to catch up with, as always, with all of our travel partners and the travel trade as well.
Well, Qatar booming as a destination. Post World Cup, what is the mood like in Qatar at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, which we always hoped for. I mean, obviously we're still super buzzing about the World Cup, and it was such a successful event. The fans had an amazing experience, which was the very important thing for us as the destination, to ensure that they were getting to live and feel and experience what Qatar has to offer, in addition to the football spectacle that was going on in these spectacular stadiums. So I think from a destination perspective, I think we ticked all the boxes for us in terms of getting the awareness and so many people tuning in to either watch it on TV or if they were lucky enough to be out in Qatar to be there. So we've definitely seen that springboard effect, that halo effect, which we always hoped that we would. So we've seen some fabulous momentum going into 2023. We've had record numbers of arrivals in February and March. Qatar's never had any more arrivals than we've seen arriving in February and March, and that's continued until April as well. And we're seeing great forward bookings. But it's a lot of it that's down to a lot of our initiatives as well. Sort of we made sure that we had plenty of sort of events and entertainers and experiences that people could come and enjoy Qatar, giving people reasons to come down, not just the World Cup's finished, let's leave it at that, but shopping festivals, food festivals, parades for Eid, balloon festivals, lots of things that people could come and see and enjoy, as well as having their holidays in Qatar.
And there was also a lot of development pre-World Cup, and also it's still developing. Can you maybe share some of the attractions, the latest hotels, tourism-wise with us?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Yeah, we've seen a tremendous growth in its infrastructure, really, not just hotels, but we've moved, just to give you some context, back in 2010 there was about 23,000 rooms in Qatar. We're sitting at about 46,000 now, so that's a 100% increase in our room capacity. But also, fabulous new attractions and malls and things as well. So Place Vendôme, which is a fabulous new mall. We've got Doha Quest, which is our indoor theme park. We've got obviously a huge amount of new restaurants, a lot of big, show-stopping resorts as well. The new Fairmont Raffles, new Waldorf Astoria, new St Regis, new Banyan Tree, a new kite surfing resort. So I think in terms of obviously a fabulous new metro system as well. So I think with all the new infrastructure of things for people to do to complement what Qatar's always had. I mean, Qatar's always had a very rich, obviously, culture and art scene with our fabulous state-of-the-art museums, our UNESCO heritage sites, the inland sea. So I think what we have now is with those additional product. So whether it's boutique hotels right up to fabulous new resorts, I think there's really good options for people to come in, whether they're coming in for a stopover, or whether they're coming in for a longer stay, whether they're coming in for a business meeting, or also the MICE infrastructure as well. And another big piece for us is cruise. We opened what we call the Grand Terminal, which is a fabulous new $500 million cruise terminal. It's got a aquarium in it. It's got an art gallery in it. It can take up to 2 mega ships at any one time, and that's literally just right off the West Bay. So people can, if they want to, they can literally get off the cruise ship and walk into the souk or walk along the Corniche. And there's a whole MENA district there with lots of shops and restaurants that people can enjoy around the cruise port. So we've seen a huge jump in our cruise numbers, more of the big cruise ships pulling in, and we're trying to get more home porting where they can fly in on Qatar Airways and then they can cruise out.
Amazing. You mentioned events that are important, and we know the World Mice Awards will be hosted in Qatar this year. Is the mice industry also something that is a big focus for Qatar at the moment?
No, absolutely. I mean, we've got a fantastic infrastructure again for the mice. So we have two state-of-the-art exhibition centres, the DECC, whice is right in the heart of the West Bay, with hotels right on the doorstep, and then we have the QNCC, which is a fabulous multi-purpose exhibition centre with auditorium space for performances. So they're both incredible facilities, both with about 30,000 square metres. So we already host a lot of events there that have been going on for quite a while. We have the jury and watch DJWE. We'll have for the first time we'll have the Geneva Motor Show later this year, which is a huge deal, as you know. But other big events that are coming to Qatar, obviously we've got Formula One happening later this year. We've got the Horticultural Expo. We'll have over 200 countries exhibiting in Bidder Park. A fantastic expo just around horticulture. We'll have summer in Qatar, so we'll have a lot of performers coming in to lots of shows where people can come and enjoy the experiences.
And lastly, what is the message that Qatar would like to put out there as a destination for first-time visitors?
Yeah, I think we're open for business. I mean, I think we're very blessed. We've got the world's best airline, and we're connecting to 170 plus, and they're growing. Right, they've just announced recently that they're growing their capacity, so it's easy to access Qatar from multiple source markets. It's extremely family friendly, safest country in the world. Plenty of options of accommodation, as I said, from boutiques, small properties, right up to big resorts. Fantastic range of food and beverage as well, from local cuisine up to fine dining experiences as well, shopping. So I think we're really trying to pitch ourselves for a little bit of something for everything. So as I said, we're looking forward to welcoming a lot more guests to Qatar.
Thank you very much for your time today, and all the best for the rest of the show.
Thank you for seeing me.